Smart as a Cookie, the podcast, presented by USA Girl Scouts Overseas in partnership with me, Kristina Lachaga. Welcome to episode 3 of season 2 of our podcast. I am so excited to have you join us and to tune in. We have another incredible guest. So I'm so excited to introduce you to Simone Bridges. So Simone is going to be sharing her sweet advice for baking the world a better place. So if you haven't guessed already, Simone is a celeb chef and baker. She's also an author and a speaker, but most importantly, she's the founder and CEO of Goddess Food Factory. So we actually interviewed Simone last year. At the time she was 16, so she's 17 now. She started Goddess Food Factory in 2017, so 6 years ago. So around the time she was like 11 or 12 years old, which is crazy to think, like a food factory creating all these amazing desserts and having her own delicious pastries. And they've received raving reviews by celebrities and master chefs from around the globe. So she is so cool. And I loved her pink. She rocks the pink just like me. I'm the girl with the big pink heart. And yeah, so she rocks the pink as well. So gotta be besties with any girl that loves pink, of course. Simone is so cool because she also focuses on STREAM. So STREAM is science, technology, reading, engineering, arts, and mathematics. She uses that to teach culinary concepts. It's pretty cool. She even got to speak at NASA. Yes. NASA. She's amazing. She has the #1 educational baking kit for kids. At the end of her interview, she actually shows us her kit. So if you're watching on Spotify or if you're watching on YouTube, you can check it out. So at the end, you'll get a little sneak preview of what comes in her baking kit. And she speaks to youth everywhere about embracing their inner superpowers. She is very cool. Let's all go be besties with Simone. So I love that she's getting more kids interested in STREAM careers and entrepreneurship. Sounds a lot like Girl Scouts, doesn't it? So get ready to meet Simone. She's incredible and she's smart as a cookie, just like you. Go check out this interview. I rhymed again. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Check it out. Hey Girl Scouts, it's pop singer songwriter Kristina Lachaga, the girl with the big pink heart, and I am so excited because our next guest for our adventure voyage, Cookie Rally, is right here with us, and I'm so excited to introduce you to her. So everyone give a very warm welcome to Simone Bridges. Oh my gosh, hi Simone, how are you?
I'm great, how are you? Thanks for having me here.
Thank you so much. We are so excited that you could join us. Your schedule is jam-packed, so we are so lucky to have you here. So thank you so much. So I heard that you are the founder and CEO of Goddess Food Factory. So tell us more about it and how old were you when you started your company? And how old are you now?
Well, right now I'm 16 years old. I started my business when I was 11 years old. So it's been for like a good 5 years, 4 to 5 years. I've been owning Goddess Food Factory for a long time, but we've done increased as far as business-wise, baking-wise, we've increased exponentially, like a lot. And so it started off as me owning my own business or my own bakery, because I told my mom that I wanted to have my very own shop at a young age. And at first she was like, girl, what? But after a couple of times of asking her, she eventually got my own bakery. And at first it wasn't really much of what I'm doing now. It was just started off with, selling my products inside of there. I was doing little baking classes, culinary classes, birthday parties. But then I started thinking about more ways that I could be like more diverse. And so I started selling more and more products like custom Goddess Food Factory, chef uniforms, backpacks, hats, things like that, mittens. And then I started doing more of speaking engagements. It's like talking to different groups of people. I started going across different states and I was talking to different organizations. I've been in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And that's far. I've been in New York. I've been in
Florida,
lots of
right?
different places. Yes, I live in Jacksonville, Florida. So it's really far for me, but it's definitely worth it because I get to talk to different groups of people, inspire different people. I spoke for NASA before, and that was one of the biggest things that I've ever done. So it was really, really cool. But I'm all about Goddess Food Factory is all about teaching kids STEAM education through baking and cooking. And STEAM is science, technology, reading, engineering, arts, and mathematics, because my goal is really for everyone and every kid to learn more about STEAM, because my ultimate goal is to get more kids involved into STEAM careers and interested into STEAM careers. You know, that's why I am an advocate, such a strong advocate for STEAM education, because I want kids to have STEAM careers. That's why I talk about entrepreneurship and owning your own business as well, because I believe that is so important. You know, we need more astronauts, we need more artists out there, people involved in the world of arts. We need more scientists, architects, things like that, engineers. You know, we need more of all of that, because who's going to be there when our world is crumbling down? We need us to stick together to build our world right back up. So I really want people to learn more about STEAM, and I want them to become involved in STEAM careers. But most importantly, I want more kids to know how to cook and how to bake, because a lot of my friends do not know how to cook. They send me
I
stuff
don't either.
like,
You'll have to teach me. You'll have to. I took a cooking class when I was in high school, but honestly, I need some more tips. So you'll have to. I'll have to come down to Florida, and you'll have to help me bake and make some of your delicious food. I am honestly so excited.
yes,
That would be amazing. We'll have to do that.
right.
That's so cool. Or we could Zoom. We could Zoom. Whatever works. Um, okay. So you are honestly, you're such a young mogul. I love it. So how were you able to take your idea and turn it into a successful company? Because you have so many diverse, like you said, so many diverse aspects of your company. But how did you get it off the ground? What were your first steps? How did you make it happen?
First, when I was starting my business, I definitely made sure that I used social media the best I could. Social media really helped allowed me to grow my business. So it wasn't just known in Jacksonville, Florida. It was known in other states, in other countries as well. So I was posting on Instagram a lot. I was using lots of hashtags that were popping, you know, like teen entrepreneur, um, celebrity chef. I was using my name a lot. And then I started posting on my YouTube channel, and then my YouTube channel, so that people could see that I was actually doing the work. I was actually the one that was baking. Then I got accepted onto lots of different television shows, news stations. And so when I would travel to different states, I would also be welcome on their news stations. So then it would be great, because I would be interviewed on their news station, and then it would be um then it would be introduced to other people in that state. So it would just be lots of ways of getting more like new customers and more people interacted within my company and my business. And so it was just really, really cool. And I just was able to think of new ideas, you know, constantly thinking of new products, like my subscription boxes, my culinary classes, doing different things. You know, I'm not only a baker and I'm not only a motivational speaker. I do multiple things. I'm also a dancer as well. So I like to dance, I like to sing, I like to do lots of things. I'm athletic, involved in sports, but all of it really let people get to know me. And I feel like that's another thing that's very, very important. When your audience get to know you as a person, then they can connect to you on a different level. They can see what you're all about. You know, they get to know your personality. And I feel like that's another thing that drawn a lot of different people. Once they saw my personality, that definitely had a lot more people more interested in me, because they got to know me as a person. And so I feel like it's very important that you let your people get to know you as well. And then, you know, just connecting with different people on the internet and on social media, doing different things like this. Now these people who are going to watch this, the Girl Scouts that are going to watch this, will get to know me as well. I've got to meet you, and it's just been a wonderful opportunity. You know, each opportunity that I get, I try to take as much as possible, because I get to share myself and share my goals and share my goal, what I'm trying to do, the difference that I'm trying to make in this world, the impact that I'm trying to make on other people. I get to share it. But yeah, how I just got started was just posting a lot, sharing my talents, going and talking to different kids, talking to them about the importance of success. Giving back to my community was another thing that really got a lot of people interested in me, because I wasn't only taking, I was also giving. Well, I wasn't only accepting, I was also giving as well. And so it was really cool. My whole entire journey just been really nice.
Oh my gosh, you are so inspiring, and actually, you remind me so much of me. I loved everything you said, and when you brought up so many amazing points that relate right back to our Girl Scouts that are going to be selling cookies. So, girls, when you're selling cookies, make sure that, because you're going to have digital cookie this year, make sure you're using your social media and your parents' social media to make sure you spread the word about your digital cookie link so everyone can go check out your digital cookie link. And just like Simone said, showing your personality. How can you make your cookie video that you're going to record to put on your digital cookies stand out and make you unique and show incorporate yourself and your personality into that video. So it's not just like, hi, I'm selling cookies. It's like, hey, I'm Kristina, and you incorporate some prop or some thing,
Yeah.
like some color you love.
Maybe you do a flip at the end.
A flip at the end. I love it. Exactly. If you're like a little gymnast in the making, we're gonna see you in the Olympics someday. Do your little flip at the end. People go, oh my gosh, she flipped. I'm gonna buy 10 boxes of cookies. You know what I mean? Like, you have to make yourself stand out. So those are so many amazing points. And also speaking to different people, that's kind of like reminds me of me when we would sell door-to-door cookies for Girl Scouts. So you have to get yourself out there. Amazing points, Simone. Amazing ways to help achieve those cookie goals. So you can learn so much, Girl Scouts. Like you said, something tells me that you didn't accomplish this all on your own, and you mentioned that your mom helped you. So tell me a little bit about teamwork, working with your family. How can girls work together to help make their cookie goals a success and their dreams come true?
Teamwork is very, very important. A lot of times, a lot of people like to be independent, and that's a good thing, but you also have to be willing to accept people's help, because you can grow off of each other. We're here to help each other. So you want to make sure that you all are also working together as a team. One person may go to one area and be talking to different teams about getting the cookies. One person could be talking to adults about getting cookies. So now you have teens and adult buyers and or supporters. There's like different things that you could do. You also want to make sure that you're being friendly and staying positive, because that's also very important. But some ways that I make sure that I am using teamwork every day is my family is always sharing my posts all the time. Anytime that I need help with a big event, they'll always come together. I say, hey guys, because we have a family group chat. So I'll say, hey guys, I'll be like, hey guys, I need help with this event on such and such day at such and such time. And then some of them will be like, dang, I can't make it. But some of them will be like, hey, I'm there. I'm down to support you. And then they come, we all meet up, and then we just get the job done. And then my reward to them, either I give them a little bit of the profit, or we all go out to eat afterwards, whichever one they choose. Because food never disappoints.
I was gonna say.
So we all get together and they just help us out. We have a great time, positive energy, good laughs. And sometimes I call them up so that we can make our subscription boxes. Well, they can help me make the subscription boxes, and we send them out all together. Everything is within a teamwork effort. Why you see those big bakeries and they have all those workers in the back, that's a teamwork effort. One person isn't doing all the work. One person may be controlling a lot of the things, but everybody else's job is just as important, because they all have to work together to get the job done. That's why I feel like Girl Scouts is so important, because it shows sisterhood, but it also shows a good friendship. Yeah. So it's really important that you all work together, keep positive energy, and uplift each other, and continue to work together to get y'all job done. You guys are selling cookies, and who doesn't love food?
I love it. And yes, girls honestly work together so much in Girl Scouts, and especially with USA Girl Scouts overseas, because sometimes it's a little different, and they're working with their overseas community to sell those cookies. So they're working all together to reach those cookie goals. So that is amazing, and amazing advice. So girls, you have to kind of split the tasks and see maybe someone likes one job a little bit more than the other job. Maybe someone likes the social media. Someone really likes going out and getting those cookies door to door. You never know. So everyone has their own, depending on where they are, how they can sell. So that's pretty cool. You were on Steve Harvey's talk show. Steve, you spoke at NASA. What? Oh my gosh. Any astronauts here, girls? Raise your hand. Type in the chat if you want to be an astronaut one day. And you also got to be a part of LeBron James's Always Believe campaign. Amazing. Any athletes? Comment if you're an athlete, Girl Scouts. So you've had so many amazing opportunities, and they probably maybe come with a little pressure. So how do you calm your nerves, or what is your advice for girls that might be like, oh my gosh, how do I tackle this? How do I do this? It might intimidate them a little. What's your advice to girls who might feel that way going into cookie season?
The best thing that I can say is just, if you feel a little scared or a little nervous, is to ask for help or ask for ways to cope with it. If you're not the type of person to go in front of people because you get really nervous, it's your choice. You either could ask someone else for help on how to cope with it, or you could ask for someone else to step in and take over that job. When I feel like I'm a little bit nervous, I always like to tackle my challenges because I feel like every challenge is a learning experience. So what I would say is to just ask for help. Go to a mentor. If you have a mentor, go to whoever is over you all, there's some type of adult there. So if you go to them and then ask them like, hey, I don't know how to say my delivery speech. I don't know how to try to get someone to buy a cookie. I don't know. And they'll help you out. So I would definitely say, be yourself. Make sure that you are excited. It's like, hey, I am Simone, and I really want you to buy my cookie because it's very delicious. It's going to make you happy, and you can give it to your friends. You can give it to your granddaughters. You can give it to anybody. Just ask them how to deliver it to where you're comfortable, or you could practice talking inside the mirror. Just make sure that you're confident, because when people see confidence, it makes them even more interested. Confidence is very, very important. So I would just say, just ask for help, be confident, and make sure you have the best energy that you could possibly have. But most importantly, just breathe in and out. Everything's going to be fine. Ask for help. Take time to practice over and over again. And, just ask your sisters for help. Ask other fellow Girl Scouts for help as well. Some of them may have it. All the time inside the classrooms, when people need help for schoolwork, what they do, ask their partner first, then ask the adult. So maybe you want to ask another fellow Girl Scout, then ask the adult, because you never know. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's great. And I think what's really great is the girls, they have there's different levels of Girl Scouts. So if they need, they can help a girl, they can ask a girl that's a little bit older. If you're a brownie, you can ask a junior. If you're a junior, you can ask a cadet. And also, yeah, they can ask their troop leader. There's so many amazing people. If you need assistance, or you want, honestly, maybe you just want one of your older Girl Scout friends to be there with you and make you feel confident. Maybe you're a little Daisy and you want your older sister to be there, who's another Girl Scout. That's great. I love it. So we love when girls give back, and Girl Scouts are always giving back. So tell me a little bit about your Simone Bridges Inspires initiative. We want to hear more about that. And I heard you like to encourage kids to bake the world a better place.
Yes. So my motto is always bake the world a better place. I always want to make sure that we're spreading positivity, helping to uplift people, and helping to inspire other people. And that's what Simone Bridges is all about. Simone Bridges Inspires Inc. is all about.
And Simone Bridges.
Yeah,
and right here.
So I really hope to be able to take a lot of kids that don't really have the opportunity to go out there and start their own businesses. I really want to encourage them to start their own businesses. So with Simone Bridges Inspires Inc., we do a lot of philanthropic work. So we go out and talk to kids about inspiration and believing in themselves. We talk to them about how they can dream, believe, and achieve to accomplish any goal. We talk to them about owning your own business, as well as believing in STREAM, which is science, technology, reading, engineering, arts, and mathematics. We break down those standards, and we help set up STREAM stations so that they can physically visit each and every single one of those stations so that they can be able to experience it. So for example, we may mix flour and water together, and then they can create some type of dough and they can play with that. That's in the science station. Or sometimes we may take cornstarch and water and they may be able to lift it up and see how it's a solid first, then falls into liquid in their hands, and they're just like mind blown. It's super cool. And we just talk to them about all the information behind that. For technology, they get to go on the computers and things like that, all different types of like pads and cell phones and stuff. May be able to get on the cell phones and look up my website, look up all the types of information about me. Reading station, they get to read all different types of magazines or read my books that I'm inside of, or I've been featured inside of, or my books, The Science Behind It and Truth Playmaker 17. They get to do all of that. And then, so far, so on going down the line. But it's really just super cool how they get to, see it head on. A lot of kids are very interested with it because it's like some of them don't have the opportunity to even be involved in some stuff like that. Some of them goes to school, some of them aren't really interested inside of school because most of it now is what is the word? Virtual. Most of it is
that too, yeah.
Most of it is virtual. And so it's like they're staring at a computer all day long. They're only getting one section or two sections at most. Some of them aren't really like doing hands-on activities.
Yeah.
And so it's way less interactive because it's not hands-on. Kids like hands-on. Kids like being active. Kids like moving. And so when there's lots of movement, music, and entertainment, and they're learning at the same time, they're absorbing all of the information. That's why the stream stations are very effective. So that's one thing that we do with SB Inspires. We also like to go to different schools and talk to the kids, but I talk to you all about that. And then we also like to be able to have like little events. So one time I had my very own Streamtella where I got over 100 kids sponsored to attend the event for free, which was amazing. It was so cool. It was during back to school time. So we gave every single kid a backpack. And so inside the backpack, they had a Streamtella shirt. They had a Jawstream bag that they can, take and tote around. The backpacks were had, who Blended Designs is?
Who was it?
Blended Designs.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
okay.
cool.
So the backpacks were by Blended Designs, and they had little encouraging words on it, and so it was really cool. We also had rulers, notebook pads, composition books. We had glue sticks, glue bottles, paper. We had crayons, markers, literally everything inside the backpack. So they were ready. It was important for me because the reason why I'm breaking it down and saying this is because it's very important to me that you all get the message that we are trying to give kids who don't really have the opportunity to get all those things. We're trying to give it to them. Kids who don't really have the opportunity to learn about stream and learn about the importance of owning your own business and getting involved in those stream fields. That's what Simone Bridges Inspires is all about. So that's why I was just trying to give them an opportunity to learn about all of that, because some kids don't get the opportunity to, or aren't really interested in school to do it because they're too busy either sleeping or laying down or not really, being all the way involved. And so that's what I was just trying to do. That's what Simone Bridges Inspires is all about.
Oh my gosh. So many amazing things. It's incredible. So before we say goodbye to Simone for our cookie rally, these girls, I know, they're going to get on their phones and they're going to get on their computers and they're going to want to look you up. So I heard that you have a website, a YouTube channel. Where can these girls get their hands on subscription boxes? Tell us where we can find you on the web and social media.
You can find me on all social medias at Goddess Food Jax, at GoddessFoodJax, and that is on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, all of that. And then you can also go to my website, which is www.goddessfoodfactory.com. It's right here. And that's where you can get my wonderful subscription box, so it can teach you how to make any surprising new dessert. You never know what it is because it changes every single month. So,
oh, wow.
Get the box. And you can also have different things that you get inside of here. So Like, for example, this is the unicorn box. So you get a unicorn tote bag. You also get some cupcake liners, which is unicorn
With the
cupcake liners.
unicorn.
You get a new tool, engineering tool, to help mix your treats together. You also get some different prizes in here. So we have like a unicorn ring and a unicorn charm. And then you also get some icing with sprinkles to decorate your cupcakes with. And these are light colored sprinkles, but then we give you an option. So you also get like the darker colored sprinkles.
Oh, cool.
And then you also get some unicorn toppers. It's just, and then all of the ingredients to make the cupcakes. So it's really, really cool. And, you know, it's just a hands-on activity. And then you get to eat the cupcake at the end. So it's really nice. And they really enjoy the whole entire experience.
Yeah, and you get a new one each month. And girls, you'll have to make sure you get one in time for cookie season, so you can just put a little cookie on top, a little Girl Scout cookie.
Right. And you can even make like a cupcake cookie and put the cookie on top. Right.
Exactly. The best of both worlds with Girl Scouts and Simone's baking kit. I love it. The subscription boxes. That's so cool. And oh, look how cute.
You also get a Goddess Food Factory compact mirror. So it's like a brush inside in a mirror, and you can be able to brush your hair. It's really cool.
I need that.
Make
I
sure
have
you
just
all
my regular brush.
make sure you all visit my YouTube channel, Goddess Food Factory, and watch my new music video called Good Vibes. It's all about having good energy, good vibes, and keeping positive attitudes around you. And you get to dance, hang out with your family. G-double-O, add a D for a good time. Put bad vibes to the side. Don't complain, just vibe. That's a little teaser, so you guys go ahead and get that.
What's cool is you can listen to that song while you bake with Simone. So there you go. That's perfect. Oh my gosh. I followed you on Instagram, so I'm excited, and I cannot wait for all the girls to go check out your baking kits, and that's so amazing. So girls, everyone please comment thank you so much to Simone in the comments.
Thank you
so much for joining us. You've been incredible. And we're ready to have these girls climb with courage and explore new horizons this cookie season, and you're all about that. So thank you so much, Simone. You've been incredible. Yay! Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simone. We loved learning from you and hearing all your amazing tips, and honestly, just being inspired by the incredible amount of things that you do. You have such diverse talents. You are so inspiring, and I can't wait to see where you go next with all your amazing culinary and stream and speaking at NASA. If you go to speak at NASA again, please let me know. I'd love to go see you speak at NASA. So yeah, she's teaching kids everywhere to cook and bake and just inspiring them to be the best they can be and follow their dreams. And I think it's amazing that I love seeing how grateful she is for every opportunity and the impact that she's looking to make on this in this world. It's really amazing to see. And I love seeing other young girls that are doing that and working to bake the world a better place. That's what she's doing. Exactly. Yeah, and also check out her work with her organization called Simone Bridges Inspires Inc. She's doing inspiring work with them, and she really is a young mogul. So we loved meeting her and hearing all about her, unique twist on traditional desserts. Yeah, did you know she actually baked a banana pudding cake for a client's wedding? Yes. Simone, please send me that cake. Thank you very much. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Simone. Everyone go follow Simone. You can check her out on Instagram at Goddess Food Jax, Jax, because Goddess Food Factory is based out of Jacksonville. So if you're in Jacksonville, Florida, or near there, make sure you go check it out. You can also follow them on Facebook at Goddess Food Factory, and you can check them out on Twitter, Goddess Food Jax as well, and their website, goddessfoodfactory.com, where you can check out all of the amazing baking kits and everything else that Simone is up to. Go, Simone! We love speaking with you, and thank you so much for inspiring us with your incredible work. Thank you, Simone. You are smart as a cookie. Make sure you check out our next interview coming very soon for Smart as a Cookie, the podcast. Our interviews are released on Tuesdays and Thursdays on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, everywhere you listen to podcasts. iHeartRadio, you can check it out there, and you can check out our podcast. And also, if you have, if you want to just listen on a web browser, you can also listen anchor.fm. We're on there as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being smart as a cookie, and stay tuned for our next episode. Oh my gosh, our next special guest. I loved talking with her. She is really cool, and she's basically a mini me. So you'll meet her soon. See ya! I hope Smart as a Cookie inspires you as you follow your heart's dream. Let us know what your heart's dream is and how you are following it, and how our interviews have helped you to achieve your goals and achieve your dreams. And if you're a Girl Scout, how it helped you this cookie season. To learn more about USA Girl Scouts Overseas, visit usagso.org. USA Girl Scouts Overseas brings Girl Scouts to daughters of military, foreign service, and American expat families around the world, and to girls in American or international schools. An operating unit of the Girl Scouts of the USA, USAGSO ensures that no matter where American families move, they will have access to the Girl Scout leadership experience. Follow USA Girl Scouts Overseas on Facebook and at GS Overseas on Instagram. You can also follow me, Kristina Lachaga, your host, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, pretty much wherever, at Kristina Lachaga. And I can't wait to hear about your favorite episode, your favorite guest, and your favorite moment from Smart as a Cookie. Hey, so here's our disclaimer here. So don't forget that our interviews were filmed for USA Girl Scouts Overseas Cookie Rally 2022. Our special guests have been up to a lot of things since then, so make sure you check out their social media, websites, and official channels for everything that our guests have been up to since then, their recent updates, all the amazing projects that they're working on, the products that they've been releasing, the competitions they've been competing in, whatever they're up to. Make sure you go and check out their social medias, support them, follow them, and see what they've been up to since. And if you liked the music that you heard during this episode, it's RSVP by me, Kristina Lachaga. So you can check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Google Play, wherever you check out your music and listen to your music. You can add it to your library, and you can add it to your playlist. Thanks for listening. Thank you so much, and I'll see you for our next episode. Talk soon. And remember, you are smart as a cookie. No, go get a Girl Scout cookie. See ya. I bet your back, you've got